Barrel rolls is the reporter thrown into the secretive world of the Forex Super Model, where nothing is as it seems. Beware the techno-monk, and steer clear of Professor Code and his two assistants. Give the senior trader a wide berth, and don't expect any sense from the risk manager.
Good morning, I'm Professor Code and this is the Forex Super Model daily briefing for Thursday the 26th of November 2020. The time is just gone 05:10 GMT London time. Asian session coming to a close, European session kicking off, and the North American session coming our lunchtime, with the caveat that it's Thanksgiving in America. So let's start and have a look at what the flows were yesterday, which was Wednesday. So what we got yen, dollar on the negative, euro pound on the positive. Put the figures in: plus 60 for the pound, euro plus 58, minus 57 for the dollar, and minus 61 for the yen. So this was Wednesday the 25th of the 11th, which was yesterday, and that was the flows for the entire day. So we just had a negative opposed driver in the yen, a negative rock in the dollar, a positive mover in the euro, and a positive secondary driver in the pound. So let's have a look at the intra-week flows, which are as follows: yen dollar again, euro pound. So the batting order has been the same, the figures different. Plus 278 on the pound, euro plus 167, dollar minus 104, and yen minus 341. So this is Monday the 23rd, the 11th, to about half an hour ago. So we've got a negative opposed driver in the yen, negative rock in the dollar, positive mover in the euro, and a positive secondary driver in the pound. Just to quickly look at what's happened so far today. Right, so what have we got? We've got dollar on the negative and pound, euro, yen on the positive. Yen plus 17, euro plus 13, and pound plus 9, balanced by minus 39 on the dollar. So this is Thursday, which is today, Thursday the 26th, from the open to about half an hour ago. So we've got an unopposed negative driver in the dollar, so it's unopposed. We've got a positive rock in the pound, a positive secondary driver, positive mover in the euro, and a positive secondary driver in the yen. Right, so let's make some sense of this. So yesterday we had flows coming out of the yen and going into the pound and the euro, and also coming out of the dollar. Now, the thing to notice about these flows are they're very evenly balanced, minus 61, plus 60. There's not much between them, so that's of note. We could have easily had the pound being the opposed positive driver, so the markets are balanced in that respect. Over the week, so the intra-week flows have been characterized by yen weakness, minus 341, and the opposing positive flows going the other way, predominantly going into the pound, but also starting to increasingly go into the euro, with the dollar on the soft side as the rock. So far today, we have our extreme position, albeit off a short amount of data from the opening. We've got the dollar as the unopposed negative driver. So everybody's piling out of dollar, the US dollar, and the opposing flows are going fairly equally into the yen, the euro, and the pound. So that's where we are. And just to reiterate, today and tomorrow are light data days, so this is our window which we've been talking about all week really. Yesterday we had durable goods in the US which came in quite well, although the claimant counts were a little bit soft, but that's to be expected with the virus, etc. And we had the Fed meeting minutes. So we've got this like window now, today and tomorrow, where we've got light data, and we've had this more significant data behind us, and we're boxed in. So on Monday we've got German, German CPI, and Tuesday we've got the European block zone, whatever, CPI. So we've got this like 2-day window starting today, where also we have a holiday in the US. Now these situations are quite often very interesting, because market players are aware of this. They're aware that the data's behind them, that potentially market upsetting data is ahead of them, but they have like a 2-day window to basically dominate the market in a particular way. So quite often you get very significant moves at these times when you might think that the market would be quiet. You can get quiet situations, but if they're going to have a go, it will become very apparent. So let's try and make some sense of where we're going to go then. Right, so over the week then we've had yen weakness, we've had pound and the strength, and the euro starting to gain traction. Now our trades were net long the pound and the euro. We've got a euro yen trade running, which is about 20 points up at the moment, hedged 20%, and we've got a pound full complex trades that are over 2,000 points up at the moment, 2,040 the last time I looked. So that's where our organisation is. As I say, today we've got this dollar weakness, and bear in mind that this normally represents two things. So if you've got an unopposed negative driver, that's either a floor or it's the start of further weakness in the complex, in this case the dollar. So let's try and decide what we're looking at. So basically what we think is then, given the scenario I've outlined you about the window in the data and all the rest of it, and the way the flows are setting up, we think we're going to be looking at backdoor flows increasingly ramping up in the euro, so in the euro complex. Now if you look at the euro complex, So euro, you've got euro dollar, euro yen and euro pound. Now if we've got pound weakness, so we might have, sorry, dollar weakness, then we're there. Now in terms of equities again, sometimes this window may be viewed as an opportunity to really ramp the equity market up via the back door, effectively, because the Americans are on Thanksgiving, or it may be a time for pause. Now given the way the yen is positive here, it's more likely, we believe, to be a time for pause. So the yen is likely to basically be on balance, going up slightly, but I think it will be fairly static. And our euro yen trade is likely have to wait a while, till probably next week, before we get really cracking on that. So, but the interesting one here is the euro pound again. The pound is the positive rock, and the pound here is the positive secondary driver. And the Brexit situation, well, that's going to be pivotal really for the pound. But so what we're looking at is an unknown really in terms of the Brexit information, but we're expecting strong backdoor flows into the euro. Now we've been suggesting to be long euro pound all week, and it's basically struggled and dirged, but it's starting to get there. So let's have a look. Euro pound is -19 on the week, and yesterday it was +4. Tuesday it was +14. So it's not really got going yet, that's fair to say. Likewise, the euro yen has come up quite nicely, and the euro dollar has certainly come up. So the euro pound has struggled up. So I think this is going to be its time now. We are going to be looking at what I've just said, plus euro pound again today and tomorrow. So I think this is its time really. We're obviously going to stick with all our pound complex trades. That's a longer term positional trade. So there we have it then. Just to summarise, we think we're going to get a window of euro strength into the euro complex. The euro yen may well just dirge because of the equity transmission, but who knows exactly. We're sticking with our 20% long position. The euro dollar quite likely to get some upside, and the euro pound via the backdoor flows likely to be starting to gain momentum on the up. Thank you very much.